girl, Captain, Monsieur, hold this wagon is stout enough. That new bull's a mighty big fella.
He sure is. You know, he'll go close to a ton.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait till we go in tomorrow morning and pick him up.
You know something else? You're acting just like a big kid with a new toy.
That bull's a pretty expensive toy, Gus.
Yeah. Oh, there's Ken. He sure didn't waste any time getting home from school today.
Yeah, he sure didn't.
You're going to tell him right away he cannot go with us?
I guess I'll have to.
Hi, Dad, Gus.
Hi.
Hello, son.
Gee, you started packing already? I'll get my bedroll.
Wait a minute, son. I've got something to tell you.
I'll be right back.
Ken.
Golly, he's just going to feel terrible.
He sure will. Wait until he sees that room.
Hey, Mom!
In your room, Ken.
Boy, are we ever going to have... What? What's all the ruffles and stuff?
Didn't your father tell you?
Tell me what?
Oh, dear, he promised he would. Ken, I've had to take over your room. Don't do that. Wrinkle the bedspread.
Why not?
Well, I fixed up your room for Susan Devereaux. I got a wire from her aunt this morning. You remember Miss Lavinia Devereaux, my old schoolmate?
Oh, that traveling salesman that sells coffee.
Sales lady, Ken.
Her picture looks like a man.
She's had to work like a man, taking care of Susan since her parents were killed.
Well, what does Susan have to come here for?
For a visit, that's what for. While her aunt attends a convention. Here, take these clothes to the bunkhouse. The train is due in at midnight.
Gee, maybe I shouldn't go to bed at all tonight. We're leaving to get the bull at 5 in the morning.
I'm afraid you'll have to change your plans, son.
But, Dad, you promised.
Well, you can't very well go now, not with Susan here.
It would be rude to leave your guest when she just arrived.
She's not my guest. I'll give up my room, but I won't give up my trip for her.
Now, take it easy, son. Let's be a sport about this thing.
Well, why does she have to come here and spoil everything?
I'm sorry, son, but we can't always have everything our way. Now, what was it you wanted me for, honey?
Move the bed. Ken, I've been so rushed, I just stacked the dishes in the sink. Will you wash them for me, please? And Ken, wear an apron. And use plenty of soap.
Aprons, dishes, soap. Gosh.
He feels badly. I hope that silly old bull's worth it.
That silly old bull only took most of our cash plus a bank mortgage.
I know. I still say I hope he's worth it.
Honey, he's a top pedigreed bull. He'll improve the whole herd.
Sounds like somebody just drove up. It's Susan. She's here. Lavinia must have put her on an earlier train. Here, take these things for me. And the mop and the broom. We weren't at the station to meet you. I hope you didn't have any trouble hiring the hack.
He wanted $1 to drive me out.
A whole $1?
I told him I'd give him a quarter, or wait till you came for me at midnight. We settled on 50 cents.
Well, now, that was very clever of you. Oh, Susan, this is Ken.
How do you do?
Susan, I'm sure you're tired after your long train trip. Your room's all ready. I'll show you where it is.
Thank you.
Girls.
It's all yours, Ken.
All right, Gus. One side, please. Excuse me.
Ken, I sure wish you'd let me ride Flicka. Won't you please?
Nobody can ride Flicka unless I tell her it's all right. Why, you might even break your neck.
No, I wouldn't. Honest. I can ride her whether you tell her to let me or not. I bet you anything I can.
Don't tempt me. Anyway, I've got to fix the ropes right now.
Can I help?
I'm sorry. These ropes have to be tied just right. This knot is kind of hard to tie. It's called a bowline with a bite.
No, that's a bowline on a bite.
I guess I know something about knots.
So do I. And that's a bowline on a bite.
Gus! We'll leave it to Gus.
Yeah?
Which is this? A bowline with a bite or a bowline on a bite?
Well, sir, that looks like a bowline on a bite to me.
See?
Oh, but I could be wrong, Ken. I've hardly never no sailor man.
No, you're right, Gus. I was born in New England, been around boats all my life. This is a simple bowline.
Well, what you know?
This is a running bowline.
Yeah?
And this is just a simple catch-all.
Hey, golly. You sure know your knots, all right. Miss Susie, where's that letter you wanted me to mail?
I'll get it.
Boy, she sure is a show-off.
Yeah?
You know, Gus, I've just decided something.
What is that?
I'm going to be a bachelor, just like you.
Yeah? Well, the only trouble is she's showing off on them things she knows more about than you, like those silly little knots.
Seems like she knows everything about everything.
Yeah, I bet you could beat her at fishing. Especially if you use some of that newfangled bait what I sent all the way to Denver specially for.
Yeah? What kind of bait?
Imported salmon eggs. You should get them from my room. They're absolutely guaranteed to catch fish.
All ready, Gus?
Yeah? You use them eggs and you will catch a fish so big like Miss Susie never seen in her life before.
Oh, boy.
Now, you look after the women folks, son. Remember, you're the man of the house now.
You can count on me, Dad.
Good. Bye.
Bye. Well, you two, what are you planning for today?
Well, how about fishing?
Oh, would you like to do that, Susie?
Sure, I just love to fish.
Good, I'll get the fishing stuff ready.
You come with me while I pack the lunch.
Boy, we'll show her, Flicka. With that special bait of Gus's, she hasn't got a chance.
Oh, Ken, you doing any better?
Nope. They're just not biting out here.
Honest, Ken, it's that bait you're using. Here, I'll bring you some of my worms.
No, don't come out here. Stay where you are.
Hey, I got a big one. Stay back. Be careful. Give him more line. Why, you don't fool. Stay back. Give him more line. Give him line. Oh, Ken, look.
Get back. I got him. It's all right.
Give him more
Stay
line.
back.
Help him.
Stay back.
Come on. Oh, Ken, I'm so sorry.
You kids keep away from him. He's a mean customer. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want him to get hurt either.
No, they will forge a boat for that gate.
Pretty quiet, son.
He caught a little cold yesterday.
That's too bad. How about you, Susan? Has Ken been showing you a good time?
Oh, yes.
Has he let you ride Flicka yet? Oh? Why don't you ask him again? I think he'll let you ride her.
Isn't that right, Ken?
Rob, come in the house with me. I want to hear all about your trip.
Gesundheit. Would you, Ken? What your father said? Let me ride, Flicka.
All right. You can ride, Flicka.
You're such a good rider. Let's see you. Stop her, telling us queer. Help! Ken, no! Telling us queer. Telling us good. Help! Stop her, telling us he's good. Help!
Ken, what are you trying to do? Tell Flicka to behave.
But, Dad!
Tell her, or I'm coming down there.
Telling us he's good. Help!
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
Flicka, that was a terrible thing to do. Aren't you ashamed?
Ken, you come on up here. I want to have a talk with you.
What are you going to say to him?
Now, never mind. I'll think of something.
He has put up with a lot this weekend.
Now, this is just between us men. Come in, son.
Come on, Flicka. See what I've got for you? Nice, Flicka. Come on, Flicka. Come, Flicka. Nice, Flicka. See what I've got for you? Good, Flicka. Come on, Flicka. Nice girl. Come on, Flicka.
Did you want Susan to be thrown?
Well, she had it coming.
She could have been hurt.
Not her. She's tough. Oh, Dad, I'm just sick of her. She's been showing off ever since she got here. Tying knots and catching fish and bragging that she can ride Flicka. She's just disgusting.
Nice, Flicka. You like me now, don't you, Flicka?
I know it's been a rough weekend. But she's a girl, son, and you're almost a man. Now, even if a man doesn't like a woman personally, he should still try and protect her. Why don't you go on downstairs and apologize, hmm?
Well, all right, but just because she's a girl. But I still don't have to like her. I've been thinking it over, and I guess it wasn't very nice of me to let Flicka throw you, so I guess I ought to apologize. What's the matter?
The bull, I fell in the corral, and he came after me. I thought I'd never get the gate open.
You opened the gate? You closed it again, didn't you? Well, didn't you?
I don't know. I think I did.
Captain, come quick. The bull, he's gone.
You're gonna get it. It took every cent Dad had to buy that bull.
What happened, Gus? How'd he get out?
I don't know, Captain. They went to put the bolt on the gate. It was open. He is gone.
I looped that gate rope myself. All right. Which one of you disobeyed me? Who went into the pen?
I did, Dad. I opened the gate.
All right, young man, I'll attend to you later. You can't have gotten too far, Gus. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Can I go too, Dad?
No, you cannot. You've done enough already.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. I could just kiss you.
Don't you dare. And don't thank me either. I only did it because you're a girl.
I think you're just wonderful.
I don't care what you think. And just leave me alone.
What's the matter, honey?
Ken didn't let the bull out, Mrs. McLaughlin. I did.
I kind of suspected it was you.
He just hates me. Ken does.
Oh, I don't think so. After all, he took the blame for letting the bull out, didn't he?
Yes, but he said he only did it because I'm a girl.
Well, that's the way boys and men are. They do lots of nice things for us because they think we're silly, weak, and incompetent.
But I'm not weak or in what you said.
Well, confidentially, most women aren't.
Aunt Lavinia says anything a man can do, a woman can do better.
Well, that may be true sometimes, but, well, men are strange. They like to think that they're smarter and stronger than we are. So why not let them? Doesn't matter as long as everyone's happy.
Aunt Lavinia isn't happy at all.
Your Aunt Lavinia hasn't had very much in her life to make her happy, Susan.
I know. But when I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Well, if that's the case, the first thing we're going to do is go upstairs, get cleaned up, and change these muddy clothes. Come on now, scoot.
You're the only girl I really like, Flicka. You and Mom. I'm not going to have anything to do with the rest of them. They just get you in trouble. I'm in bed with Dad already. We might as well go look for that bull, too.
Not up here, Gus.
Yeah, that big fella, he must run pretty fast.
We just gotta find him.
Yeah, maybe we should try that lure, Wiley.
Good idea. Let's go.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to tell you I'm sorry. I was silly and incompetent.
I can't listen now. I've got to look for that bull.
Can I come too and help you look?
You better not. The valley's no place for a girl. You go on home.
Help! Ken, somebody save me! The bull! Help!
Your horse? Gee whiz, that bull might have killed you.
I thought he was going to, until I saw you riding up. And then I just knew you'd rescue me.
Flicka, you really did, huh?
You were just wonderful, like young Lochinvar.
Who?
You know, in the poem at school. Oh, young Lochinvar has come out of the west. In all the wide border, his steed was the best.
That's Flicka, all right. She really is the best.
But it wasn't just Flicka. It was you.
Golly, I don't know.
My horse ran off. I guess we'll have to ride double.
Sure, I guess we will. Come on. I guess you better hang on to me.
Naturally.
Golly.
Look at there, Captain. He's growing up. Yeah. Come on,
Oh, it was just wonderful. Just when that old bull started after me, Ken came riding in. I sure was scared, but not Ken. He was just as brave as anything.
You come with me to the kitchen and tell me all about it.
Well, son, looks like you and Susan have everything all straightened out.
Oh, she's not so bad. For a girl. You know, Dad, I guess it was pretty lucky I heard her yelling. She sprained her ankle something awful. Why, she couldn't even stand or put her foot on the ground. She couldn't even take a single step. Why, look, she's not limping at all.
What you know? She make a pretty fast recovery, huh?
I don't get it.
Come on, son, sit down. I think it's about time you and I had a man-to-man talk.